from Heather's greenhouse. So today I want to talk about some water propagation. So maybe you can see how many roots are on that coleus just being plopped in water. Got another one here that's just started. Doesn't really have roots yet. This is another plant that's really good at water propagation. I can't pull it out, but there are roots in there. I don't know if you can see them or not. And then bamboo. Look at all those roots. Now I will say with bamboo, that is the kind that is invasive, so you have to put it in a pot. And then finally I've got a hydrangea. Now this will propagate in water. It does take a lot longer. And I leave more leaves on than I probably should. But I know that I've got water in all 6 of these reused wine bottles, and so I know that there's good humidity right there, so I'm able to get away with leaving a little more leaf on because I've got more humidity there. So that is a great way to double, triple all of your plants out in your garden without paying a dime. Just want to show the ginger. It's in that pot right there. It is as tall as the banister. Here's the bamboo that I took that cutting from. You can see it's in that pot, and it is looking so pretty. Look how tall it is. And then these, you would join me when I pulled these up. These were weeds growing in the flower bed. I pulled them up. There were some roots on the bottom. I didn't dig them up. I literally pulled them up. So they didn't have a ton of roots, but I went ahead and put them in this pot. And look, that's new growth. And it has actually grown all the way down to the floor of the deck. Hey, Bullet, you coming in? All right, go ahead, buddy. And I wanted to show this too, because I think a lot of times we get just too hung up on perfect trellising and, cattle panels and all that. Anything that something can grow up will work as a trellis. Right here, I'm literally growing this cucumber on my banister. You can see I've got baby cukes. Now, I will say, when you put a vegetable, especially in a small pot, you are going to have to water it probably every day, sometimes twice a day. So if you don't want that amount of effort, then don't put them in a pot. Put them in the ground, or put them in a raised bed that's got a lot of soil. Because this is not ideal, but this works for me. So the hibiscus, boy, they are beautiful. Look at that. That is just glorious. And then look over here, this marigold. So this marigold flowered, it got pollinated, it's created seeds. This is ready for me to come out and gather. Now I typically just cut that head off, put it in a paper bag, and then I will kind of shake them to get all the seeds out. I'm not perfect, I don't get all the little pieces and parts out. It works for me. And then the bee balm. Goodness, look at this bee balm. I can't tell you how many bees are out here, but it is absolutely covered. Good morning, bee. And I love this fairy tale like Gara. I just love how whimsical it is. And you've got the tall liatris behind it. And look at how that one liatris stalk has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bees. And there are bees on the sunflowers this morning. And y'all, I always have a ton of bees in my garden. I have never gotten stung that I remember, at least. And I think I remember getting stung by a bee. They are so drunk on nectar that they're just happy. They're just chilling. And they don't care. They don't want to be bothered by me. I don't want to be bothered by them. And the last flush of gladolias. I've had a glorious gladolia season. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you don't have gladolias in your yard, you should get them. They are so easy. Literally, you just put the bulb in the ground and you walk away, and then you get these beautiful flower stalks. And you know I had to come show off the chocolate sunflower again. I'm really hoping those bees are pollinating that flower so I can get some seeds so I can have beautiful chocolate sunflowers again next year. Then let's take a look at this bed. Y'all remember when y'all helped me make this one? Remember I had to take a pickaxe to try to get as much of the oregano out as I could. And then I planted this up. It is struggling. I'm not going to lie and say it's not. It is struggling. We have had a heat wave. We've had triple digits with 50% humidity. I have not watered as much as I should have. I've watered, I think, twice, and that's all. So the fact that anything's even alive is amazing to me. Then we've got some tomatoes that are still green. The snapdragons do not like the heat. They will fade back, but don't worry, all of these seed pods are full of seeds. They will drop into this bed and reseed. As well, I will collect some. I get so many snapdragon seeds that I pretty much just package them up and give them away. If you're out there and you want some free seeds from me that I harvest, send me an email, comment down below. Let me know what you're interested in. If I've got them, I will definitely package them up and mail them to you for free. I love sharing seeds. And I think my zucchini finally has hit the end of its road. If you see the vine borer, the vine borer is almost completely eaten through the stalk of the zucchini plant, so I probably need to pull this one out and succession plant and put in another one. I'll probably put it in a different location Not because there's anything wrong with that location. There's not like, vine borers or anything in the soil. I just like to put them in a different location. I don't know, I think it kind of makes it harder for the moths to come and find it if I put it with something, especially if I put it with something with a strong smell. Now this basil bed, I've talked about it several times. I'm not a fan of Thai basil. It has a licorice taste. This is pretty much for my husband and for the pollinators. And look at this lantana. I don't even know if I can get it all in a frame. That lantana has got to be 5 foot tall, 5 foot wide, if not bigger, wide across. Now the balloon flowers over here. And yeah, I know that's probably dog fennel. I know it's probably a weed. I'm using it for support because that balloon flower is so top heavy. Maybe I'll come out here later and get rid of the dog fennel and stake it. Maybe. I don't know. Depends. It is a Sunday, so it's a non-work day. The lake is absolutely gorgeous. Might just be a boating day for the family. We might just take the boat out. Might not do any gardening today. And I am pleasantly surprised. I have not had a ton of Japanese beetles on my canna lilies, my roses. I have had them on my cherry tree, but it hadn't been the infestation it was last year. But let me show you, they're right here. So for those of you that don't know what a Japanese beetle looks like and what it does, there's 2 Japanese beetles right there, and they're damaging that flower. I'm like, if you're going to be a pest, I'm going to be a pest. I like to come in and just, knock them off. I know a lot of people carry around warm soapy water and knock them in and kill them. And there's chemicals you can put on the ground that'll actually kill the grubs before the Japanese beetle comes out. I don't use chemicals, and I don't know. I don't even like killing a Japanese beetle, which is a pest. I am such a life is precious type person that I even just allow them to live. They're just wanting to live. Just let them live. Ooh, look at this dahlia. So that dahlia must be a volunteer from the dahlias over here in this bed, because I did not put dahlias in that particular bed. But look at these dahlias. And I know you should deadhead if you want to continue flowers. I know that. I don't do it because I want the seeds. So I let them, do their thing, become seed heads, dry out, and then I come and collect the seeds. Does that mean I have a shorter flowering period? Yeah, I'm sure it does, but I like to collect the seeds. So you got that one right there that I think is really pretty. And I've got a seed head right there for it. As soon as that dries out, I'm going to definitely pick that, put it in a paper bag, and keep the seeds. I think I have managed to kill yarrow. Y'all look. That is all that's left of my yarrow. I thought yarrow was tough as old boots and you couldn't kill it, but I think I've managed to do it. I don't know if those little sprigs are going to make it or not. And just to show you, the runner beans have made it to the top of the trellis here, which is really exciting for me because I know I needed something to help with the heat and the sun with this bench, because that black metal gets really, really, really hot. So there's a couple of things I need to come out and deal with. I want to show you this. I'm going to do an entire video on this, but I just want to show you real quick. This is moringa. You are hearing a lot about moringa on social media. Y'all, moringa is an awesome annual to grow in your yard. They're very easy to grow. I'm going to show you how to do it. Just buy you some seeds, plant your seeds. It took about 10 days, I would say, for the seeds to germinate and come up. And they're still small right now, but you'll be amazed how fast they'll grow once they're up. Those little seedlings will probably be 6 foot tall by the end of the season, if not taller. But of course, I like to, once they get size on them, I like to harvest the leaves and put them in my salad, because moringa is extremely healthy for you. It's probably one of the most medicinal plants in my garden. So if you're not growing your own moringa, you should try it. And this Rebecca is absolutely gorgeous. It's fallen all over the walk path between the two beds, but that's okay. I tried to do a 3-foot walk path around every one of my raised beds. I didn't measure, I just kind of eyeballed it. Y'all have heard me say it before that my garden is wabi-sabi. Or it's the Crayola crayon box, because I color with every colors. I have every color of the rainbow out here. It is intentional chaos and beauty all at the same time. I like to garden this way. You garden the way you like to. If you like formal clipped boxwoods and just 3 coloreds, then you should do that. You should garden the way you want to. I'll garden the way I want to. Because gardens should be for you. I heard a YouTuber yesterday say, your front yard is for your neighbors, your backyard is for you. I disagree. I think all of your property is for you. All of it should be what you want and what makes you happy. You shouldn't live your life for your neighbors. Live your life for you. Okay, until next time, happy gardening.